Today on 40 Years, 40 Stories, 40 Days, we travel to Prince George to meet a family who has built a wheelchair sports community from the ground up. Pat Harris is a former Paralympian and longtime coach, administrator, and board member of wheelchair basketball. His wife Nancy has volunteered for over 20 years and recently spearheaded the Prince George Let's Play program, which we'll hear about in a future story. Their son Avril also plays wheelchair basketball and coaches. He recently represented BC at the 2011 Canada Games in Halifax.
When we moved to Prince George, there actually wasn't any wheelchair sports up here in 1980. But because I had been involved before, I had an interest in getting something started here. Because there are a number of people with spinal cord injuries and other disabilities living here, and there was a need for some kind of sports or recreation programs.
I played a little recreational once, maybe one season. Volunteer, organizer, fundraiser, some coaching capability, team manager. I really like working with the juniors. Done a little bit of a lot. It's just been part of our community. We've always been involved, and it just naturally developed that we all just keep going that way. I was involved in sports when I was a child. My husband was involved in sports when he was a child, and it just seemed like a logical progression.
Do you have any role models or mentors?
Mentor would probably be my dad, always there supporting me, helping me out, little things like shooting to doing some fancy tricks.
But though they have 20 years of accomplishments to be proud of, Pat and Nancy continue to look towards the future with their work in the Let's Play program and Avril's sports career. What's it like to see your son competing at such a sort of high level in wheelchair basketball?
We're really proud of Avril, competing at the Canada Games. I recall, the first competition he was at, and it was the BC Winter Games in Quesnel. Don't quite remember the year, but he was about 10 years old, I think, 10 or 11. And that was the first competition he was in. And it was so funny to look at the pictures. Here's a little skinny 10-year-old kid, and he's in a big adult wheelchair. But he was out there pushing and really working hard. And so to see him grow up playing wheelchair basketball and being involved with the group, it's been very, very rewarding.
Since you've been involved, what's your sport highlight?
2007 CWBAL Open Finals, seeing Pat and Avril playing together as father and son on the same team.